national business dialogue, saying RMG sector of the country can be elevated to topmost position if owners, workers and government work unitedly. July Shohid Smriti Foundation, formed with Professor Muhammad Yunus as its president and Shohid Mir Mugdho's brother Mir Mahbubur Rahman Snigdho as general secretary. Inquiry Commission formed to investigate cases of enforced disappearance from 1st January 2010 to 5th August 2024. Memorial meeting scheduled for September 14 to honor martyrs of mass uprising postponed, saying Information and Broadcasting Advisor Nahid Islam. 100-day work plan for Information Ministry announced. International Crimes Tribunal starts probing into genocide by fascist government during anti-discrimination student movement. 6 UN aid workers are among 18 killed in Israeli attacks on Gaza. Hamas ready to implement ceasefire without conditions. And Bangladesh announces 16-member squad for 2-match test series against India. Zakir Ali included in the squad. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10 on BTV. I am Ruya Zabin. You have just heard the headlines. Now news in details. Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus has said it is possible to upgrade the country's ready-made garment industry to the first position if the owners, workers and the government work together as a team. The Chief Advisor expressed his optimism at the National Business Dialogue organized by the International Chamber of Commerce Bangladesh at a hotel in the capital today. Professor Muhammad Yunus said the mass upsurge of students and people has created an opportunity to build a new Bangladesh. If everyone works together by utilizing that opportunity, it is possible to build a new Bangladesh very quickly, he added. Professor Yunus said they got an opportunity to build a new Bangladesh by coming out from the rotten system that the country witnessed over the last 15 years. He said business people are members of the compact family and the government wants to work together with them. The chief advisor also encouraged the business community to do social business, noting that making money is happiness, but making other people happy is super happiness.
মূল লক্ষ্য যে কটা দিন আমরা একসঙ্গে কাজ করতে পারি এই নতুন বাংলাদেশের জন্য যা আছে তাই করব যেন বলে যেতে পারি আমাদেরকে জীবনে এই দেশ আমাদেরকে একটা সুযোগ দিয়েছিল আমরা সেই সুযোগ পূর্ণ ব্যবহার করেছি আমরা সেই অতীতের পচা বাংলাদেশ থেকে আমরা একটা নতুন তরতাজা বাংলাদেশ সৃষ্টি করেছি আমার দৃঢ় বিশ্বাস আপনারা যদি মন ঠিক করেন খুব দ্রুত গতিতে এই নতুন বাংলাদেশ আমরা গড়ে তুলতে পারি শ্রমিক মালিকের সম্পর্কটা সুন্দরভাবে গড়ে তোলা এটা বহুদিন পড়ে আছে আমরা জেনেভা কনভেনশন যোগ দিতে পারি নাই সবাই যখন একটা টিম হলাম শ্রমিক মালিক সরকার সব যখন টিম হলাম ওটাও আমরা করে ফেলি ওটা না করলে সামনে এগোনো কষ্ট হবে কাজেই যদি আমাদের এগোতে হয় পরিষ্কারভাবে এগোতে হবে আমাদেরকে সাহস দেন এগিয়ে আসেন আমরা সবাই মিলে আইএলও কনভেনশনে স্বাক্ষর করে ফেলি এই বাংলাদেশের মধ্যেই তৈরি পোশাকের শিল্প তৈরি হলো আউট অফ নোওয়্যার এখন দ্বিতীয় লার্জেস্ট এক্সপোর্টার আমরা একযোগে এই স্বপ্ন নিয়ে এগিয়ে যেতে চাই সরকার এবং সরকারের বাইরে যারা সবাই একজোট এক টিম যাতে যে আজকে যে 2 নম্বরে আছি কি করে আমরা 1 নম্বর হব আমাদের মেয়াদকালে যদি আপনারা 1 নম্বরে নিয়ে যেতে পারেন আমরাও স্মরণ করব যে যাক বাবা একটা কিছু করছি
Finance Advisor Dr. Saliuddin Ahmed, Planning Advisor Wahiduddin Mahmood and Business Leader Mir Nasir Hussain spoke on the occasion. The interim government has established the July Martyrs Memorial Foundation to provide support for the families of martyrs and those injured during the students-led mass uprising. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus has been appointed as the president of the foundation, while Mir Mahbubur Rahman Snigdho, brother of the deceased student protester Mir Mahfuzur Rahman Mugdho, has been made the general secretary. The foundation was formed at the Advisory Council meeting held at the Chief Advisor's office at Tejgaon today. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus presided over the meeting. It was informed in the meeting that 873 crore 81 lakh and 65,000 taka with FDR's interest of Climate Trust Fund under the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change Affairs have been deposited in Podda Bank. Despite repeated requests, the bank is unable to pay the amount. Instead, the FDR is being renewed every year. The Ministry of Labour and Employment has also such problem. The Advisors Council decided that the Finance Ministry will ask the Bangladesh Bank to formulate a roadmap to get back the public money deposited by different ministries at different private banks. After the meeting, Advisor Ashif Mahmood Shojib Bhuiya and Saida Rizwana Hassan briefed the reporters at Foreign Service Academy. Ashif Mahmood said the foundation will conduct activities to support the families of the martyrs and the injured ones in the future, while long-term treatment for those injured in the student-led revolution will be ensured too. Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam was present during the press briefing. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus today accorded a reception to the Bangladesh cricket team at his office in Tejgaon, Dhaka, following their 2-0 Test series victory against Pakistan in August-September 2024. Welcoming the cricketers at the reception, the Chief Advisor called their success in Pakistan historic and said that the whole nation was proud of their achievement. While talking to the players, the Chief Advisor said he spoke to the captain after the victory and was eagerly waiting to meet all the players personally to congratulate on behalf of the nation. He reminded the players of the power of sport in uniting a nation and recalled his recent engagement in the Paris Olympics, where he acted as an advisor and ambassador. The Chief Advisor revealed that he was invited by Italy to play a similar role during the 2026 Winter Olympics in Milano Cortina. National Captain Najmul Hussain Shanto thanked Professor Yunus for hosting them at his office and said that his words would encourage them to achieve further success. Shanto said the hard work of players and coaching staff was pivotal to their success in Pakistan. Advisor to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Asif Mahmood Shojib Bhuiya hailed the players for bringing success at a difficult time. Bangladesh Cricket Board President Farooq Ahmed, Director Najmul Abidin Fahim, Chief Executive Officer Nizamuddin Chaudhry were present among others on the occasion. The government has formed a commission of inquiry on enforced disappearances from 2010 to August 5 this year to find out information about the enforced disappearances. A public notice has been issued to find the missing persons and get their information. Victims, family members, relatives or eyewitnesses of enforced disappearances have been asked to send information in person or by post or email to the Commission's office between 15 to 30 September. Information and Broadcasting Advisor Mohammad Nahid Islam has informed that the memorial meeting to honor the martyrs of the recent student people mass upsurge scheduled for Saturday has been postponed. A new date will be announced later, he told reporters at a press briefing held at the Secretariat today. The Health Ministry has confirmed a list of 728 martyrs with 20,263 people injured during the movement, he said. Earlier on Tuesday, the government had set September 14 as the date for the memorial. At the press briefing, Mohammad Nahid Islam also declared a work plan for the next 100 days to speed up the works of the ministry and departments and organizations under it. Under the work plan, the advisor said Press Institute Bangladesh and Department of Films and Publications will work jointly to make documentaries on all corruption, injustice and crimes against humanity, including the recent killings committed by the ousted Awami League government from 2009 to 2024. Besides, he presented the work done by the ministry and its departments in the last 1 month. As per the work plan, for the next 100 days, initiatives will be taken to make Bangladesh Betar and Bangladesh Television pro-people. Documentaries will be made on the martyrs who sacrificed their lives and those who were injured during the mass upsurge and their families. The documentaries will be telecast by Bangladesh Television, the advisor said, adding that initiatives would be taken to form an independent mass media commission and to make Mass Media Employees Act service condition. Nahid said that steps would be taken to make Broadcasting Act carry out legal reform of the organizational structures of Bangladesh Betar, BTV and other departments. He said the main goals and objectives of the anti-discrimination student movement will be promoted at the grassroots level. The prosecution team of the International Crimes Tribunal has kicked off primary investigation into the allegations of mass killings during the anti-discrimination student movement. In the meantime, the investigation team of the tribunal has received a number of allegations into crimes against humanity. Chief Prosecutor of the Tribunal, Advocate Tajul Islam, said the trials will begin soon after appointments of judges in the tribunal. At the moment, there is no judges in the International Crimes Tribunal. The interim government has formed a 5-member prosecution team. In order to cling to power, the government led by Sheikh Hasina applied excessive forces by law enforcers and partymen to quell the July mass uprising, killing hundreds of people across the country, including Dhaka. There are allegations of shooting from helicopters on the unarmed students and mass people, killing many of them. A footage of burning dead bodies went viral. Sheikh Hasina fled to India after resigning from the post of Prime Minister on August 5, following a mass uprising led by anti-discrimination student movement. Most of the top Awami League leaders have gone into hiding. The Awami League government introduced the International Crimes Tribunal in 2010 to carry out trials of war crimes against humanity during the Liberation War. The trials of the top leaders of the Jamaat and the BNP were held in this tribunal and verdicts were executed. This time, Awami League President Sheikh Hasina and top leaders of her party are going to face trials in the same tribunal on the allegations of crimes against humanity. BNP will hold a commemorative meeting on September 14 at Central Shohid Minar to commemorate all the martyrs, including those who died in the recent anti-discrimination student movement, demanding the downfall of the fascist Awami League government. The party will also observe International Democracy Day on the 15th of September at Noya Bolton. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir announced the programs in a coordination meeting at the party's Noya-Bolton Central Office today. He said the fascist Awami League government destroyed the democracy of Bangladesh by gradually taking away the rights of the people in a planned way. BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi, along with Central and Dhaka City BNP leaders, was present in the meeting. No unexpected incidents have so far been noticed in Savar and Ashulia industrial areas due to different measures, including strengthening of security. Production in most factories, including the DEPZ, remains as usual. Workers enter the factories in the morning without any difficulties. On the other hand, production in most factories in Gazipur also remains as usual. However, in fear of instability, 86 factories in Ashulia have been announced closed. In addition, general holiday was declared in 133 factories. Meanwhile, law enforcers remain alert in front of the closed factories. In addition, law enforcers beefed up patrol on roads and highways. Earlier on Wednesday, workers of several factories in Bogra and Rajendrapur demonstrated to press home some demands. They protested against the closure of factories. Meanwhile, workers of garment factories are entitled to all facilities including wages, allowances and leave from today. Now, international news. Israel's military bombed the UN-operated al-Jauni school in central Gaza, killing at least 18 people. Witnesses say women and children were blown to pieces in the assault. 6 of the victims were UNRWS staff, including the manager of the shelter. The agency said it was the highest death toll for its staff in a single incident in the 11-month war. Earlier on Wednesday, at least 5 Palestinians were killed in an Israeli air attack on Tubas in occupied West Bank. Meanwhile, Hamas told mediators it was ready to implement the U.S. proposed UN-backed truce proposal without any new conditions from any party. At least 41,084 people have been killed and 95,029 wounded in Israel's attack on Gaza since October 7. UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy has said the delivery of Iranian missiles to Russia has changed the debate about Ukraine using Western-provided long-range missiles against targets inside Russia. Lammy said this while traveling to the Ukrainian capital with US Secretary of State Antony Blinken after talks in London. They met President Volodymyr Zelensky, who has repeatedly called for allies to loosen limits on the use of Western-supplied weapons. The US and UK have not given Ukraine permission to use long-range missiles against targets inside Russia for fear of escalation. At a news conference in Kyiv on Wednesday, Blinken said US President Joe Biden would likely discuss the use of long-range missiles with UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer at the White House on Friday. Peru's former president Alberto Fujimori, who was convicted of human rights abuses and corruption, has died aged 86, his daughter has confirmed. Fujimori governed Peru between 1990 and 2000 before being forced from office amid allegations of corruption. His tough stance against a left-wing guerrilla insurgency while president also brought allegations of human rights abuses. He fled the country but was subsequently arrested and extradited before being convicted and jailed. His daughter, Keiko Fujimori, posted on social media to say the former president had died after a long battle with cancer. Back to national news. Administrator of Dhaka South City Corporation, DSCC, Dr. Mohammad Sher Ali has said the city corporation is working to ensure orderly transportation system for city dwellers. He said this while talking to journalists after a meeting at Nagar Bhavan in Dhaka this afternoon. He said they want to develop systematic transportation for all. They do not want to give priority to any type of bus, he said, adding that Bus Route Rationalization Committee is working towards achieving the goal. Member Secretary of Bus Route Rationalization Committee and Executive Director of Dhaka Transport Coordinating Authority, Nilima Akhtar, among others, were present. A meeting of the Liaison Committee of Bangladesh Nationalist Party (BNP) and Bangladesh Nizami Islam Party was held at the party's Noyapolton Central Office in the capital today. The meeting was held at BNP Chairperson Khaleda Zia's Gulshan office. BNP Standing Committee member and Liaison Committee Chief Nazrul Islam Khan led the meeting. Bangladesh Nizami Islam Party President Mufti Mujibur Rahman, Executive President AKM Ashraful Haq and Secretary General Maulana Muminul Islam were present on the occasion. Now some weather updates. Deep convection is taking place over North Bay and adjoining coastal areas of Bangladesh due to active monsoon. Met Office said under its influence, squally weather may affect the maritime ports, North Bay and adjoining coastal areas of Bangladesh. Maritime ports of Chattogram, Cox's Bazar, Mongla and Baira have been advised to hoist local cautionary signal number 3. I repeat, local cautionary signal number 3. All fishing boats and trawlers over North Bay have been advised to come close to the coast and proceed with caution till further notice. Meanwhile, Met Office in its weather forecast till 6 p.m. tomorrow said light to moderate rain or thunder showers accompanied by temporary gusty wind is likely to occur at most places over Rangpur, Rajshahi, Mymensingh, Dhaka, Khulna, Borishal, Chattogram and Sylhet divisions. Besides, moderately heavy to very heavy falls likely to occur at places over the country. Landslides may occur at places over the hilly areas of Chattogram division due to very heavy rainfall. Night and day temperature may fall slightly over the country, the Met Office said. Now news on sports. Bangladesh announced 16-member test squad for the upcoming India tour. Bangladesh has made one change to the squad from the last Pakistan tour's team. Wicket-keeper batter Zakir Ali Onik has replaced injured pacer Shariful Islam in the squad. Other members of the team are skipper Najmul Hussain Shanto, Shadman Islam, Zakir Hassan, Muminul Haq, Mahmudul Hassan Joy, Mushfiqur Rahim, Shakib Al Hassan, Liton Kumar Dash, Mehdi Hassan Miraj, Taskin Ahmed, Hassan Mahmud, Nahid Rana, Tajul Islam, Naim Hassan and Khalid Ahmed. The team will leave for India on 15th September. The first test begins on 19 September in Chennai, while the second match starts on 27 September in Kanpur. Bangladesh will also play 3 T20 matches against India. US-based Bangladeshi boxer Zinnat Firdoz clinched bronze medal at a famous international women's boxing championship known as Silesian Open held in Poland. It is Bangladesh's first medal from the European Boxing Confederation. Zinnat lost the semi-final against Daria Olha-Hutarina from Ukraine but secured the bronze medal. A total of 17 countries from Europe, Asia and Africa participated in the tournament, including past Olympic champions. Before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus addresses National Business Dialogue, saying RMG sector of the country can be elevated to topmost position if owners, workers and government work unitedly. July Shohid Smriti Foundation, formed with Professor Mohammad Yunus as its president and Shohid Mir Mugdho's brother Mir Mahbubur Rahman Snigdho as general secretary. Inquiry Commission formed to investigate cases of enforced disappearance from 1st January 2010 to 5th August 2024. Memorial meeting scheduled for September 14 to honor martyrs of mass uprising postponed, says Information and Broadcasting Advisor Nahid Islam. 100-day work plan for Information Ministry announced. International Crimes Tribunal starts probing into genocide by fascist government during anti-discrimination student movement. 6 UN aid workers are among 18 killed in Israeli attacks on Gaza. Hamas ready to implement ceasefire without conditions. And Bangladesh announces 16-member squad for 2-match test series against India. Zakir Ali included in the squad. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. We invite you to watch our 11:30 Bangla news. Until then, Allah Hafiz.